little bit further down the chain in the Warhawk home space is game launching. And this was something that we were a pretty early adopter on with Warhawk. If you open up your game launching item, you can see here all of the server options are replicated right within home. So you can set up custom games, you can pick a different server rotation, you can set up your respawn delays, your intermission time, whether all talk is enabled, what your friendly fire percentage is. And the neat thing about the way this is configured is that there's actually a pretty extensible and open set of data that other titles can use to do this menu. This isn't something custom to Warhawk. Really, any title can do this. And that's just a way for a variety of games to be able to say, okay, well, here are the options that we've got for our game. We want to support game launching. So we can configure these menus. This is a slider bar, this is a drag down, and then that data gets stored off, and then when a game is externally kicked, it has all that data to launch from. So let's go ahead and start a game. We'll go to the playlist. We can pick from a bunch of preset items here. Let's go let's just do small team deathmatch. Go into here. We can control whether split screen is allowed. You also have this other thing here called match type, and this is a neat feature specifically to launching games from home. If you have a bunch of buddies that you just want to get together and play a game with only your friends from home, you can do that. You can pick a private match type, and what that will do is it'll create a standard Warhawk game. You'll exit home, you'll kick up Warhawk, you'll be playing online, but it won't publish the game active to anyone else. That way you can control who goes into it. Now let's say you're a clan and you're practicing. You may want to have your clan buddies over and you want to all set up on one side. You may want to pick a public game, in which case Warhawk will take all of the players that were together in home, put them on the teams that they can pick, because you can pick which side you want to be on, launch a game and publish it to the master list so that other players can jump in. So again, the neat thing about that is that a game launched from home doesn't have to be isolated. It can be put in the same pool of global games with everyone else on the planet. Team preference. And again, this is a feature that you get through home that you're not going to get natively through Warhawk. If you have a bunch of people that you're wanting to set up, like you want all of your buddies on one side and then you want the public to join in on the other, you can pick which side of the army you're going to be on. So now what it's going to do at this point is home gracefully shuts down. It takes all of the server options that I've configured. It throws them essentially over the wall to Warhawk. Warhawk is going to boot up, create a game, connect to the internet, grab all the players, drop them into the game. And in this case, I can't remember if I set a public or private game, but it would either present it on the list or not. And that's it, we're playing right there. And then when you're done with that match, you can quit, and it takes you out of Warhawk and drops you back right into the Warhawk Command Center. For us, that was important because we didn't want home to be a one-stop destination. We wanted to make sure that it was integrated to the game flow that players had. And I think by using the Warhawk Command Center and the tactical furniture, it gives players, especially our Warhawk fans, a real reason to go there, to meet other fans, to strategize, to launch the game, and then go back into the home space and kind of the wash, rinse, repeat kind of approach to that. And again, behind the scenes, it's collected all the other players that saw that game and joined it. It's putting them on the right team, whichever one they picked, and then they're going to end up in this game. And then when I quit this game, either through the PlayStation button or just it times out or we quit, then we all end up back in home. So I'll go ahead and quit the game. You can see here, now that button says back to PlayStation Home. So it'll shut down that online session and then drop me back into the command center. We're really excited about having something in home have real, solid, tangible gamer value to our fans. It wasn't just a destination that you visited, it was a destination that you went and you had a real reason to meet up with other clanmates or teammates, talk strategies, and then use our game launching, which we were a very early adopter for, and then again, kind of do that whole cycle. You know, it's not just, home doesn't have to be just a destination, it's part of that whole kind of gamer churn. And this is really, while it's cliche to say, it is really just the tip of the iceberg.